Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to get Hira class, the healer. So first, you're going to want to start off by going to Newcastle. Alright, once you're here, you're going to want to follow the direction I go. I do not know if I have enough climb to get to the super trainer, but hopefully I do. All the accounts that I had enough climb to get to the super trainer have wiped, so it's kind of unfortunate. I tried to get this account ready to do this guide, but I don't know if I got it fully prepared yet. Anyways, so you're gonna follow me this way. And then take a right. We're just going to the Grand Archive, I guess is what you would call it. Basically where all mage stuff happens. Alright, so here we are at the bridge. You don't need to use mana run for that. Just hop over it. You might have to run for a couple of the jumps, but pretty simple. And then you just open this door. You're gonna have to talk to a few people in here. I don't exactly remember which ones. I'll do it right now just to see. Alright, here we go. So just do what I just did, and you'll be able to get a book. You can choose wind, ice, or fire. You can't change what you choose, so just well, you can later if you find a pseudo artifact, but you pretty much can't change. Just choose whichever one you want. Get the book. I wind. Okay, so it costs 50. After that, you're gonna want to you either stay here, read the books like this, and for example, if you're wind, you choose all the wind things that say wind, whirlwind, cyclone. If you're fire, you'd choose heat, you know, everything related to heat. And if you mess up, it'll just like give you an X. You can only mess up a few times, and then you'll have to restart it, the book. But just do that until you get 4 spells. And then once you have all 4 spells, actually do it until you read 7 books. Read 7 books. Each book gives you a spell, but you need to have at least 7 books total read to get all the abilities. And if you want to be prepared for superclass, I recommend reading 15 books. But you don't actually have to read 15 books. You can also just choose to purchase this guy's artifact or like chance of a rare spell for 300 coins, which gives you 5 books read. It's a lot more expensive than reading 5 books, but it's a lot easier. But between him and this guy, you're gonna want to get 15 books read total in order to get to the super class. So now that you've done all that, you want to go to Whispering Dust. And then just climb right up here. By the way, you're gonna need a lot, like you're actually gonna need basically max climb in order to get to the hero trainer. I have really good climbing armor, so I'm really hoping that's enough. Snowy, this armor is probably the best armor for getting to the trainer because it's also, it also gives you cold resistance. But anyways, I'll put the requirements on screen right now for the Elementalist, just the base class trainer, which we're at right now. So here's the staff. And he says, I acknowledge, yeah, whatever. You can't do anything. So you take the book out and then you show it to him. And then he gives you the first spell. And then the rest of the spells will cost like 100 each. Treat more books. So read more. So I can't talk to him because I need to read more books and get staff XP and stuff. But assuming you read your books at the place, you should be good. You will of course need some staff XP, so you just equip the staff and then use weapon books or just go hit some things for XP. And each of the skills is about 100 runic. But I will now be taking you to the superclass trainer. This is really important. I'll show you the requirements on screen right now, but keep in mind you cannot go any other base class or it'll lock you out of the superclass Hira. So you can't go any other base class until you max out Hira anyways. And then for the another thing that'll lock you out is if you kill someone, you cannot kill anyone at all, or else it'll also lock you out of being able to go the Hira class, advanced class. So anyways, I'm gonna take you there now. I'd recommend this armor and frost protection and maybe a feather fall would be useful. Alright, so once you're here, you're gonna go this way, just straight this way. Your trainer's really close, like it's literally on this tower at the top right there, but I can't get up there unless I fall all the way down and climb up. So this is going to be the tricky part. I'm really hoping I have enough climb. Here is probably my least favorite class to go. You're going to need a crap ton of orderly as well. Like I got a ton of the statues. I think I got 3 of the statues, and like I did a ton of orderly quests, and I did a ton of snow NPCs, jails. Yeah, see, look at that. I can't even climb it yet. So I'll cut to a point where I can climb this, but it's all you have to do is literally climb up a little bit more and you're at the trainer. Right, here we are. Just need to climb up one more. And here we are. This is the trainer. This is the armor. And if I hadn't already, I'll just put the requirements on screen. I will now show you the abilities that it gets. I do not, my healer wiped once again, so I'm gonna have to use the Trello, Hira, and so now we're here at Hira. You get your cast range 1% to 100, and you can res people. So what this does, you can't see it on the Trello, so I'll tell you right now, it heals the person about 1.5 bars when you res them. So it gives them a little bit of something to work with. I feel like that res would go really well with the dragon race because they get 40% damage reduction when under 40%, or no, they get a ton of damage reduction when under 40% health. So that'll leave them with just enough to have their damage reduction and have like a little bit of, you know, tankiness to work with. Also, you don't have to be right next to the person. You could probably be standing like right here and it would still work. But that's about that for that. I don't know how you might be able to be further, but I do know you don't have to be that close. The next thing is next thing is this move right here, Clipius or whatever, Clipius. You basically create a sphere around yourself, and the more enemies that are in it, the bigger it gets. But basically, everyone in it that's on your team gets a defense buff of 50%, and everyone that's in it that's not on your team loses 50% defense. So it's 50% to 100%. When you hold it at 100%, it'll keep going down. You can hold it until your mana runs out, I believe. That's how it works. It just keeps going until your mana runs completely out. Now we got Meteor Heal. You cast it 75 to 85%. It's not really showing it well in this video. It doesn't work like this anymore. You hold your hands up in the air like he does in this clip, but it keeps on healing the person like until they heal about 2 bars worth of health. I don't know why it's only working once in this video, but it just continuously heals the guy. And you don't have to be this close at all. You can be like about right over near where these rocks are, and you can still be healing your ally. But it heals about 2 bars of their health. As for the snap, you don't have to be close to them at all again. You can be over here, and it works just like that. And it gives your ally or enemy, whoever you're healing, it gives them about like 1/3 of a bar of health just instantly. Also, I was told that you can't use the normal version of this, which is you can only use the snap one if you go hybrid, like dual classes. But I can't be certain. Also, you can only use your heals if you're above 50 orderly. So if you go under 50 orderly, you can't heal anymore or use any of your healing spells or whatever. The next thing is the Benedictus. Okay, yeah, so you just buff your ally with this one. It gives them movement speed and attack speed. And it gives it to them for a decent amount of time, like maybe 30 seconds, if not more. That's how much it buffs your team for, how long it buffs them. It's not that noticeable, but it's enough to do something, I guess. You don't have to be that close again. You can be like about like right over here and still be able to use it on the guy. Now the cast range for Snap Benedictus. Oh, so yeah, the cast range for this is like 1 to 100. When you snap it, it instantly gives them the buff, but it makes you weaker, I guess. Yeah, so it gives them defense instead of just attack speed and speed. It gives them defense, but apparently it weakens your defense. Then you get extra mana or magic points total, 30% more. Magic shield, you can now knock players back. You're now capable of seeing your allies' HP. 50%, 20 orange, green, orange, and red. Okay, so this is not accurate. So in game, if they're green, that means they're 100% health. If they're yellow, which isn't shown here, if they're yellow, that means that they're 75% health. If they're orange, that means they're 50% health. And if they're red, it means they're 25% health. So there's 4 different colors when you're in game. That is wrong. So anyways, now we're gonna go to the Elementalist real quick just to show you what it does. You just basically get your 4 base magic skills, and it gives you the ability to read books, allows the user to wield a staff, cast spells faster, you have a better casting range, and that is about it. Hopefully this guide helped you. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you the abilities. As I said, my account wiped. But yeah, hopefully this guide helped you, and I'll see you all in the next one.